Look at this poor specimen. Oh my gosh. I think I've got like half of a strand. I mean, this thing probably has a couple strands of lights in it. And I've got half of one of the strands is lit. Let me see here. So it's got one plug there. Another plug. Here's the end of a plug. Here's a plug. So there's 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. That thing has three strands of lights. Man, there's a lot of black lights on this thing. I'll just take this one out here and take a look. Oh. Yeah, dead. Dead. Might as well put it back, whatever. Try one down here, close to the plug. These look like they might be good still. Come on. Dead? Still dead. Let's put the shunt fixer on it. See if that'll do anything. Whoa! There we go. Thank you, shunt fixer. So, gotta be careful though. See how bright they are? That's because half of the lights in that string are gone. So, definitely need to be careful. Let's just kill it. Alright, there we go. I know this is a dead one. So, I am going to have to get some more light bulbs. I am out of replacement light bulbs. I have a box here, brand new ones. I can steal. This is a pre-lit tree over here, and the pre-lit bulbs don't light anymore. I could steal them off of that tree, but if I ever want to actually fix that tree, I will be making more work for myself by stealing bulbs off of it. So, don't think I'm going to do that. But that was kind of cool. So the shunt fixer fixed that part. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, that fixed over here a little bit. Like here, there's a whole bunch of them burned out over here. But I'm going to grab one of these dead ones here. It's very black, so it's probably dead. Oh, look at that. It's good still. So you never know. You can't judge a light bulb by its shady complexion. I'm gonna put the shunt fixer in on that one. Let's cross our fingers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, 29! I was gonna give up on 30. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so I can plug that one back in. What? How did... I don't even know how... It doesn't seem to have fixed the shunt fixer, but I swear it doesn't seem to have just... Oh, wait, the shunt little surge thing didn't... It seems to have fixed something, but it wasn't even on that circuit, so that's bizarre. Because I did test that bulb. Watch. Pull it out. It does, yeah, that was just mere coincidence that just kicked on. because this bulb is good. And I put it back in there, and first of all, the shunt, you noticed that before when I pulled the shunt fixer out, what was lit, went out, because the shunt fixer is actually closing the circuit. Let's come down here to the head, see if we can perform a miracle on the head. So, just going to go to all parts of this. I mean, it's really hard to tell what circuit is what. But even on the ones that are lit, see, like this one's lit, then this one's out. So, and then the next one's lit, and then the next one's out. So these are bulbs that need to be replaced. There's one that's lit. So put the little on there. Sometimes you can't really tell whether it goes on right or not. Hey, look at that. See, now watch. Now if I pulled this out, that part that lit up, I don't know even if I caught that on camera. I think I did. If I pulled this out, it kills the circuit. So, wow, those are really bright. So you see how bright they are? That is not good. Those will burn out because they are getting way too much juice because of all the ones that aren't lit. So I'm going to have to start going through and finding the bulbs that aren't lit and replacing those, and then come back and try to I mean, I can unplug it probably here, because I really don't want to blow out my lights, because I mean they might be just really good ones, I don't know, because they seem to be a different shade of light. Where is the plug for that? Right here, I think, is the plug for the head. So if I unplug this, the head will unplug. There we go. Alright, so I mean, you could try it again. Let me try to find one on the other side. See if that is lit. I don't see any, like, take a leaf out of there. That one's lit. That one's not lit. That one's not lit. Trying to find some that are just obviously. Check this bulb. That was really bright though. Okay, so this one's dead. Let me throw this on here. Sorry, I didn't count this one. I think that one was already. That one would have been fixed already. If it was going to fix, it would have been fixed. Let's go back here to this back leg here and see if I can. Nice when you find one that's good. Like that one, I think is good. Not getting the best connection, but I think that one's good. I think you can see that. So that one's good. And then, so we know that that one would have closed the circuit. So then I try to do the shunts for this. 2, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Like that thing is awesome. I love that. So now we know. Oh, oops! I hit the button. You can tell. I can put that back in there now. There we go. I got a little more of it lit. That's pretty crazy, right? Okay, I'm almost done with this particular part of the process, because I think that I just have too many burnt out in other areas, but you never know. That one was black, dark. Did I just see one go out? Maybe I was just blocking one. something. All right, I'm gonna try the shunts over here. I think I've probably lined this. I have to go back and watch that video, that 29th hole when they lit up. That was funny. So the key also is that when you're messing with these light bulbs is you don't throw them away if they're burnt out, because you may need the bottom part of the bulb. You may need to take out the little glass bulb out of something else that you have that doesn't match this set, and then cautiously put, you know, the new glass bulb into the other ones. I'm going to unplug this right now because, well, I was going to say I'm going to do that because I don't want to really put too much juice through the bulbs that are still lit. But look at that, that is much better. Let me get a picture. Just taking a picture while I'm doing video here, because I did take a picture of it. That's like in just a matter of minutes I've got that much more of this guy lit. He's almost good enough to just put out in your yard. His little tail end is not lit up. And there are a number of bulbs. I mean, I wouldn't suggest doing that just because the bulbs that are lit are getting too much of the current because of the bulbs that are not lit. The shunts in those bulbs that aren't lit are still letting current go to the other bulbs, but they are too bright. They are going to burn out quicker, and eventually everything will be dead, and then you'll have to go through every single bulb and try to find which ones are still good and then replace all the other ones. So that's it for now. I think that when I'm either going to open up that box of new ones, or I'm going to go find some junky ones that still have some good lights on them and scavenge. But that is amazing. That is really cool. I'm really impressed with that tool. That tool is like 20 bucks at Lowe's. Well worth it. So I am going to shut this down to save my bulbs that are still lit, and when I come back, I won't do it on video, but what I'll do is I'll go through and all the little bulbs that aren't lit. I think there's probably still like half a circuit here that is just out, so I'll have to go bulb by bulb maybe on that one. It's hard to track the circuit through this thing because it's wound through everything, but pretty cool, huh? $20 tool at Lowe's, and I went from like almost nothing of this thing to a lot of it lit.